Yo, what's poppin'? It's the best in the world and most hated player, JumpForGames here. Alright, yes, this is my last and final video. This is my goodbye message to the GTA community. Reason why is because I am 1 month away now from turning 20. It is now the month of September, so I am closer than ever to turning 20. So, and y'all already knew that from like a year ago. I've told y'all like a year ago when I turned 20, I'm done with this shit. Uh, in February, I made a video called Jump for Games retirement video. It was basically just me talking about how I'm done playing competitive. Because you see, people get this mixed up. Let me address this real quick. Some people get it mixed up and say that I'm quote unquote lying when I quote unquote said that I quit back then. Okay, here's the mix up we're gonna address. I never once said that I quit the game. In February 2nd, 2021, when I uploaded that retirement video, I specifically said I am done playing competitive because I proved I'm the best in the world and there's nothing left to prove. And from there on out, I was just going to play for fun, which I did. After February 2nd of this year, from there on out, I would only just play for fun. Every match I did, I just did for fun. Literally relinquished all my skill and stopped trying and caring from ever since February 2nd. But for some reason, people keep on trying to say that I claimed that was going to leave the game in that video. And they're like, yo, I thought you quit. No, this video I'm saying I quit. And I look, I already like quit. I would say I quit the game. Because look, here's the thing. I did quit the game February, but it's like quitting competitive and quitting the game all together are two different things. This is like where I basically am like just done like streaming even like for fun, just because of it's just the time. I'm too busy now. It's just life is just simply too busy. Shit, I'm older. I got big boy responsibilities. I have a life. I'm not gonna be 20 years old sitting on a game like some of these niggas on here. There's some niggas on here that are like 20 something. They're in their 20s and didn't graduate and shit. And like they just sit on the game all day. That like what a sad way to live your life. I will never ever end up like those pathetic weirdos. I told y'all for a year I was gonna quit when I turned 20 or a little bit before that, and I kept my word. Cause I'm sorry, but let's just be honest. If you're 20 or older and you're playing the game competitive but not getting paid, there's something wrong with you and you're down bad. Anyways, something I want to address right now is so y'all know how I used to go on about sometimes like, oh, if my YouTube got terminated right now, I would not care. Well, now that now that we are where we are right now, I can tell y'all that I was bullshitting. I actually did care. I really did care about my YouTube. To be honest, I was terrified of the thought of it getting terminated. Up until like 4 months ago, I'm not even gonna lie to you. The thought of my YouTube being terminated would fucking terrify me. But now that I am at the point now where I have all my video clips backed up and shit on USBs and all that, and I don't play no more and I'm gonna be 20, now I can actually truly tell y'all that I really do not care. If my YouTube channel got terminated, if my Instagram got banned, if my PSN accounts, whatever I have left because I sold most of them, got banned, I would not care one bit. And that's how you know that I do not care one bit, because now I am openly telling y'all that I did care. When I said that I didn't, I'll admit I was lying there. I really did care. It's just if I did get terminated back then, I didn't want people to like be like, oh damn, Jump down bad, he lost his channel. I just want to act like I didn't care. Truth is, I did care, and which is why I'm glad I didn't get terminated and I got to make it to all the way to the finish line. And there's somebody who I owe a thank you to that, and I've already thanked this man a lot, but we're gonna thank him again right now. This man's name is Murderville Fly. Murderville, I hope you're watching this right now, dude. You're the reason why I got to carry on with my GTA career as long as I did, dude. Because 2 years ago, when those no-life weirdos from Six Fucks hacked my channel and they started uploading porn, you were the one that I gave the info to and let you log in and change the info because I didn't know what the fuck to do. Shit, I was terrified. I'm not even gonna lie. I was terrified that day. Now I could come clean about some stuff that I wouldn't admit back then, just because we're at this point now where I really don't care. I was fucking petrified. The trauma that I had from that shit. Oh man. But yeah, I didn't know anything about YouTube or Google, so I let that man sign into my account when we were on the phone, and he changed it for me. And then I was like all relieved and scared and shit. So yeah, Murderville, I want to thank you, because I think when that happened, that was a little before I became the best hide and gun and run up player in the world. And you know, I got to retire as the best hide and gun and run up player, and I couldn't think of a better way to go out. So Murderville Fly, I appreciate you doing that, bro. It's because of you that I even got to become the best and stay the best. Because if it wasn't for you, dude, and my YouTube would have got terminated back then that day, I wouldn't have had the motivation to become the best. I wouldn't have cared. I would have just quit the game right then and there and just stopped altogether and just disappeared. I would have been a ghost. So it's because of you, bro, that I got to do all this for as long as I did, bro. So Murderville, I appreciate you, dude. I hope all's going well in your life. And for those of y'all that know Murderville Fly, unfortunately his YouTube did get terminated because some videos that he had up that broke the guidelines. So yeah, that man's YouTube sadly got terminated, and it was bullshit why his channel got terminated, but you know, it's the guidelines and shit. That's just how they run their stuff. But yeah, Murderville, I appreciate you, dude. Anyways, let's see, what else are we gonna talk about? My haters. All right, we're gonna talk about my haters, my supporters, and just everybody, like in general. All right, for everybody that hated me, I know you can't stand the fact that I got this far and got to quit as the best and got to quit with my head held high, my ego as big as it could be, my confidence as big as it could be, and just overall just me winning. Because look, let's just be real. You guys cannot stand the fact that I got last laugh in this game. It eats you up alive. You know what I had to go through in this shit? Imagine a whole community, a whole entire game versus one person. Everybody hates you, and you're the best in the world, and they're jealous of you, and they'll do anything to try to dethrone you. Like shit. Like I'm talking about, these are the type of niggas who will sit there and make up lies about you and try to make up lies about your personal life and like just post all this bullshit. These are the type of niggas who, if you're up on them, they'll still try to claim you're better than them. And if they beat you one day while you're rusty, they'll fucking post it and be on some Hall of Fame 1v1 type bullshit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just so desperate to try to bring me down. Like, it's real crazy. Like, you would expect a whole community of nerd, pathetic, jobless, bum, try-hard nerds to be able to bring down one man. But they couldn't bring me down. They were like, you would expect them to be able to like bring somebody down one way or another. They couldn't break me. I'm up on everybody in this entire game global except for a few xlaggers. I am up on everybody. Skill based. I am above and beyond everybody. There is nobody in this game that can fuck with me. Even now that I don't play. Shit, I bet if I was to play right now and actually try against anybody, I would still win. But you know, I don't play the game. But it's just crazy how like they tried, like haters, like my haters. You know that you tried so hard. I am the most hated player. You tried so hard. You guys have tried to lie about me. You guys have tried to find out information about my real life and twist shit and just bullshit. You have tried to take away my #1 spot by doing the most, and you couldn't. You failed. I won, and you lost, and you have to live with that every single day. Because you see, this game isn't on my mind, but when I do think of, if I do ever think about the game one day, we're like, oh shit, this is the game I used to play. I'm going to remember what I did. I'm going to remember winning against a whole community by myself and out globaling everybody and being better than everybody. I'm going to remember all that. And every time any of you think about the game, all you're going to think about is how this man named JumpForGames made you his bitch and how you couldn't defeat him with a whole army helping you. I know that's going to eat you up alive for the rest of your life. Now, the supporters, let's talk about you guys. For those of you that have stood by me and never did no BS, never did none of that snake shit, that sneak dissing shit, You know, you guys know who you are. For the you guys that acknowledged me as the best and just didn't give a fuck and were just like, okay, this dude's the best. I gotta be honest. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta give this man props. For those of y'all that gave me props and actually admitted it that I'm the best, and I didn't pull no weird shit and weren't on that nerd shit. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the real ones. You guys are the ones that you guys are the ones that whatchamacallit, that help make the streams popping and shit, you know? Because look, yes, I enjoy being the most hated player. This was all fun, being hated because for being the best and having everybody jealous of me. But I mean, come on, you can't have all hate. Like, luckily, the entire community didn't hate me. I would say like 80% of the community hated me because they're jealous and I'm up and shit and they're mad that I'm the best. But you know, the other 20% that didn't, they actually help make my streams popping sometimes. You know, they'd be in the chat, we'd be having fun because my streams were lit. Like my streams were like lit. Oh yeah, another thing is if you're wondering why the comments and likes and dislikes are turned off for this video, it's because the comments, you know, I don't look, I'm way too busy. I have a way too busy life to deal with a bunch of sad losers crying in the comments. Like, because I already know what happens when I make commentary videos like this. People are going to try to deny shit. They're going to try to lie their way out. They're going to try to just argue and fuss and bitch in the comments. I don't got time to argue with a bunch of GTA nerds. I just simply don't. So y'all can just cry to yourselves and punch the air. My comments are turned off for this video. Likes and dislikes are turned off too. Even though I don't really care about getting dislikes, shit. I mean, to be honest, I actually like dislikes more than likes because they show how much people care about me, that they take the time out of their day to go to my YouTube and dislike. So, yeah, but anyways, yeah, you know what? That shit's all turned off anyways. Let's see. What else? What else was I gonna say? Here's something else that I want to say. This doesn't even have anything to do with me being the best in the world or most hated, none of that. This is just what's an example of what I mean when I say that humanity is brain dead and humanity is fucked. I have never seen a community full of more people that are sad and have low, just the most low self-esteem and low integrity you could possibly think. I'm talking about these are the most undesirable, worthless human beings known to mankind in this game. I have never imagined before I got the game, like before I started playing or any of that, that you would run into people who fanboy people over the game because they're known or because they have good crews. Like, that is beyond sad. That's the reason why I never joined that many crews. I probably only been in like 3 good known crews because I'm not that type of person. I've never been that type of person to dick suck. I just couldn't lower myself down as a man, and because I have too much pride for that. I could never lower myself and degrade myself to suck people off over the game. Like, that's crazy. For those of you guys that be sucking off those known crews like Six Fucks, DMND, DevX, Ilex, RNGK, OTGX, like, what are you guys doing with your lives? You think about it. You're not like, you're not even like fanboying a celebrity or like some, like, you know, known rapper or singer. You're fanboying a bunch of people who play GTA and think that you're cool. Like, you understand how sad that is? Like, wake up. Wake the fuck up. There's people that dick suck niggas on the game. That is beyond sad and pathetic. I don't understand how people have like just so, they just see themselves so low as human beings that they actually suck off players and crews. I could never. They'll be like, this person's so good. Oh, this person, they have all the good crews. Oh. Like, how could you just look at yourself? Have some fucking dignity. There are people that bark over this video game. There are people that call niggas daddy and do gay shit just for acceptance. Like, open your eyes. What are you doing? How could you be this sad? I would never be sad enough to bark or do none of that shit or ride anybody over the game, even if I had got this shit when I was like a 10-year-old kid. If this shit was out when I was a 10-year-old kid and I was playing then, I could never. I just always had too much pride and dignity, and I think it's because I actually have a brain that's why I just never in a billion years could see myself ever riding anybody over a game because they have crews or clout or whatever. That's just beyond me. There's a huge difference between supporting somebody and just straight up dick sucking. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Yeah, this is my final goodbye message. I'm gonna be 20 years old next month, so I have no business spending any more time on the game or even like in the community in general. So yeah, peace out. Y'all have a good day. Enjoy the video. Goodbye.